Stoughton High boys lacrosse team made its varsity debut last year after 2 years of competing exclusively at JV. The Black Knights won 4 games and will look to continue to make strides this spring in what will be Stoughton's second season competing at the varsity level. Stoughton will be led by captains Justin Lee, Sean Doherty, and Danny Nakhili. We caught up with the captains and coach Pat Healey to preview the upcoming season.
I'm hoping more wins. I mean, last year we got 4 under our belt, which was great for a first-year program. We brought up a lot of young freshmen from the youth program. So we're just trying to do just another step forward, you know, baby steps. It's a tough league, so we're going to do as best as we can.
The outlook for the season is definitely to improve. We have a lot of potential on this team, a lot of new kids, a whole lot of freshmen. So definitely something important is to get better through each game. Coaching is going to be great this year. Hopefully our leadership with the captains can be good. And not just the captains, but all the seniors, because a lot of kids, so we need a lot of leadership this year.
Last year we had a lot of good offensive moves, but I think what we need to work on is moving the ball and also a little bit of defense, because last year we lost a lot of defensive players, which is unfortunate, but you know, we have a lot of young guys that we can hopefully train.
So our first year being varsity last year, we didn't really know what we were getting into coming into it, but we ended up coming out with a couple of wins, and we played strong against the teams. Not a lot of teams expected us to be as strong as we were going to be, so we're happy with that, and we're going to look to carry on with it this year and be as strong as we can.
Last year was a great year. A lot of seniors left: David Slucci, Ryan Pierre, some of the greatest leaders I've known and played with. Unfortunately, they're not here this year, and I want to take what they taught me and teach it to these kids. So I'll start with Danny Nakhili. He's another one of the senior captains. He's a great leader, and he's definitely one of those guys that when adversity strikes, he doesn't back down. He always has a high voice and keeps his head high. Sean Doherty, he's a great captain, he's a great leader. He's also a captain of hockey, and he definitely always does the right thing in lacrosse. He never turns the ball over, never makes a bad pass, shoots it when he's supposed to, and he's another great guy on the team.
Danny Nakhili, he's very fast, and he's a very strong midi, so hopefully he can put a lot of goals up for us this year. And Justin Lee, he's very fast and very aggressive on the field, so hopefully he can get all the ground balls and shots on net for us.
Sean Doherty, he's a great kid. He's our main face-off guy, great stick work. And Justin Lee is a great athlete, 3-sport captain, you know, all around just great athlete.
Particularly, I see the Wilson. There's Nate and Alex Wilson, the twins, and that drives me crazy. They're identical, but one's a righty, one's a lefty, so that's the way I find out the difference. But very good long poles, got some really good skills.
On defense, I'd be looking for Marty Barrett and Josh Cohen. Josh Cohen's returning player. He's a senior, so expecting a lot out of him. For middies, one of our up-and-coming guys is Aiden Muhammad. I'm hoping to see a lot of action from him. And offensively, I'd look for Luke Baton and Mike Tracy, both returning players for attack.
Charlie Morgan is a sophomore who will be one of my front attackmen there, starting unit.
Also Luke Baton, he does everything right. He catches the ball, he shoots it, and it goes in. I have no idea, but he's one of our finishers this year. And a brand new player, Colin Sanda.
You know, I see a lot of the freshmen coming up. Brad Russo's one. He shows me some very good skills. Mike McLaughlin's another one as well. But I think all of them are trying hard, and they're all of them at whatever level they are just bringing it up, bringing the game up each practice. So it's good. That's tough. I mean, and if you know lacrosse, it's a whole different sport. They're similar ideas. Put the ball in the net, but that's about it. I mean, girls is less contact, more skills. I've had daughters that played, and it's a whole different game. So trying to you know, teach these girls a boys' game is, I give them all the credit in the world. They're out there and they're trying, and they're not shying away from the contact. There's Mia Green, Kayla LeBoy, Carly Later, and Sarah Woodrow is sort of a senior who has played club, girls club team, and just wants to keep her skills sharp. So she's going to be a type of a manager for us this year, which is going to be a big help because we need somebody administratively doing the books for us as well. But she just wants to, you know, get out there and throw the ball around. I just think that these guys are hardworking. They're blue, as I said, I call them blue collar. You know, anytime I tell them I need you to do this, the first year I couldn't make it to the field, and these guys were out there, you know, a half hour before me, already warming up and just doing what they were supposed to be doing. Had the water, the first aid, everything out there, and they're not afraid to, you know, and they knew they were going to take their licks coming into the Hawk, and but you know, they did not shy away from the challenge. So that's what I like about them.